So in this episode of Book of the Beast, we're going to be going over the Battlewagon. Battlewagon basically has not changed, with the exception of going up in price. And actually it went up quite a bit. It went up, well, I'm not going to do the rough math, but it's more than, a little less than 20%. I was really hoping it would go down in price, because it's still pretty easy to kill. So I'm not very happy about that. I think it should have gone down, or at least stayed the same. There's been quite a bit of difference changes to the war gear options. But the stats of the tank are the same: 14, 12, 10. Or I was hoping really to go up to like 14, 13, 11, along with a price upgrade, something like that. That would have been really nice. Vehicle tank open top transport. Transport capacity 20 models. And it has a kill cannon, may only carry 12. Kill cannon's 30 points, and it's the same stats: 24 inches, 7-inch, strength 7 AP3 ordnance. The ordnance is kind of nice. That way you get the 2 dice against vehicles. You can take one of the big guns, cannon, lob, or zap. It would have been nice if we could have mounted some of the newer big guns, like a tractor cannon or a smash-a-gun. Maybe take 4 small weapons, rockets or big shooters for 5 points each, just like before. Take a death roller for 10 points. Now, death roller's changed quite a bit. Death roller, what it does now is that it increases your front armor by 2 when ramming. It doesn't say to a maximum of 14. So when a Battlewagon with a death roller rams, it's strength 9, which is the 16 armor divided by 2 plus 1 for being a tank. So that's definitely not too bad. And of course, it rerolls dangerous terrain tests. And if someone deaths the glories, they get D3 strength 10 AP4 hits, in addition to the damage they normally suffer for the failed attack. But this time they only get the death roller hits if they fail to stop it. So the death roller took a major nerf. So I probably wouldn't take death rollers anymore. Just give them reinforced rams. The death roller really aren't that useful. You take an art case for 15 points. I don't know why you'd ever take an art case on a Battlewagon. So I'm going to take the grabbing claw for 5 points. The grabbing claw, what it does is nominate a single enemy vehicle that is within 2 inches of the vehicle's grabbing claw. On the roll 4+, that vehicle may not move this turn. Flyers and skimmers cannot be attacked by grabbing claw. So that'd be kind of cool to run up next to a Night Titan and grab it with a claw so it can't run away. That'd be kind of fun for 5 points. I might actually try that sometime. So art case, I don't know if you'd ever take, especially for 15 points. Even if you give it a kill cannon, you still want to keep it open topped for the guys to assault out. Because even with 12 model capacity, you can still put in 6 mega noms, and that's a scary vehicle. It can blast you with a strength 7 AP3 large blast, and then hit you with a bunch of mega noms. Fire points, of course, only if it has an art case. Access points, as fire points and access points only matters if it has an arm case. So let's take a look at some of the other vehicle upgrades. I don't think I've talked about these before. Boarding plank, it's 15 points and it's +2 to your charge range when you get out of still a maximum of 12 though, so you can't charge 14 when you get out of an open top vehicle. The wrecking ball is kind of cool. That's 10 points and it's a range 3 inches, strength 9, AP4, assault D3. That's actually really kind of cool. That's a pretty good weapon. It counts as just a vehicle weapon now, so I would think because it has a normal stat line, it could be hit with weapon destroyed. At least that's the way I would play it. Does it say how much Grot Riggers are on this one? No. How much are Grot Riggers on a Battlewagon? I probably wouldn't give Grot Riggers because while they can fix hull points, they can't fix immobilized. And immobilized are the ones you really need repaired on your Battlewagons, not so much just the hull points themselves. Grot Riggers are 10 points, so that's kind of cool. 10 points for it will not die on your Battlewagons. It's not a bad price. I'd still rather just put a mech or 2 in there instead. Stick bomb tracker gives you assault grenades. Again, that's not very useful. Reinforced ram is the same, +2 armor. When ramming. So the reinforced ram basically does the same thing as the death roller, except without the because it says +2 armor when ramming, and doesn't give a maximum of 14 on the reinforced ram. So that's probably, and it's still only 5 points. So a Battlewagon with a reinforced ram, that's pretty much a no-brainer, because it still gives you a strength 9 ram even with the reinforced ram. So yeah, I don't think Death Rollers will probably be on the table anymore. So again, if you're using battle wagons before, you're going to use them again. They can be taken as dedicated for mega knobs and knobs. Take a heavy support slot. Get your stuff up into battle. Again, because the price went up, you know, I'd probably try to still keep them as cheap as possible. Battle wagon, reinforced ram, and a big shooter or a rocket launcher. That's probably all I'd take. Well, now I might actually take the, I don't know about the ranged weapon. How much was that? Wrecking ball again. Wrecking ball some points. I'm gonna give it a wrecking ball instead. So again, they're gonna be they're basic because basically their only purpose is to get your guys up on the other side of the table and assault. Especially with something like Mega Knobs that can't run, the battle wagon becomes vitally important. Put a KFF mech inside, so now he's got a 5-up invul save against shooting, and just run that way across the table. You're 18 inches the first turn, and make your opponent deal with it. And again, if they shoot at that, I mean, you complement this like 2 or 3 battle wagons, or a battle wagon and a unit of bikes, so you have multiple threatening targets at once. Because if you just want to send a single battle wagon across the board, that's not going to do much. But a battle wagon with unit knobs, a battle wagon with unit of Ard boys, both with feel no pain, and even if they do explode, you're not going to take the whole lot of damage. And so yeah, battle wagons are still good. They're still, because of the price increase, you're still going to have to be more themed around them to be really effective. But 2 or 3 battle wagons in a list are still going to be super effective and super scary to anyone you play. And this is a huge threat range, especially with WoW, where you can move your 6 inches, get out 6 inches, then run, and then assault with a reroll. That gives your battle wagons a huge threat range, and when you WoW, so something to keep in mind. Battle wagons are still awesome. I wish they hadn't gone up in price. I don't think they needed it. I think where they were at before was absolutely perfect. Or if they had gone up in price, gotten some extra benefits, like extra armor. I think 14, 13, 11 would have been awesome for 110 points. That would have made the price increase worth it. But yeah, if you're playing battle wagons before, you're going to pay an extra 20 points, and you're still going to play them. So battle wagons are still awesome. The kit's still awesome, and I won't even get into the battle wagon formation in the Gazgul book, because I haven't talked about the Gazgul book yet. But just think 5 scouting battle wagons. So that's it for this episode of Book of the Beast, and I'll talk to you guys later.